the funnest college football teams ever to watch. Miami from the 80s all the way to the early 2000s. Bro, these guys did everything. They hit hard, they were dynamic, they celebrated, they caused controversy. The NCAA literally changed the celebration rules because of these guys. Because, you know, those big old corporate guys don't like us having fun. But University of Miami, dog, they were one of the funnest teams ever to watch. Again, I wasn't born at that time, but I've seen highlights, I've seen their celebrations, and dog, that just looks like a heck of a time to be a Hurricanes fan. Maybe a little biased, but those UGA teams in the 2020s, bro, the earlier 2020s, man, Stetson Bennett at quarterback, you had this freak Jordan Davis playing on the defensive line. That Georgia team was so fun to watch, bro. They were dynamic, they were incredible. You had so many different receivers and weapons, they were just insane. Those late 2000s Gators, Percy Harvin, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes, again, they were controversial, they celebrated, they were dynamic, exciting, they hit hard. Tim Tebow was a quarterback that played a little bit out of the ordinary for the times. And this team also had Cam Newton on it. Like, dude, they were just completely insane. A lot of those guys were just mentally crazy. But that's what made them so fun to watch. This is kind of a 2-for-1. When Clemson and Alabama were always playing in the championship, one of the greatest times to be a college football fan. Alabama was this all-time great team. Then you had Clemson coming in with Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence, a crazy good defensive line. Just so many NFL players, so much NFL talent. That Oregon team with Marcus Mariota. Again, Mariota was one of those quarterbacks that was incredibly athletic, super accurate. He was the reason this team was fun. And also, there's one thing that defined Oregon. Speed, dude. Speed. They were hecka fast, which made for a lot of big plays. Then last, you got this Ohio State team. These guys rotated through 3 quarterbacks through the entire season and still won the Natty, seemingly with ease. Oh, and Ezekiel Elliott was the greatest player in college football at this time. And I didn't get a picture for them, but 2019 LSU's got to be mentioned. Easily the craziest offense we've ever seen in college football. Let me know who I could have missed.